You're watching Delmarva Life, and here we are at the beautiful Francis E. Nunbar Stadium. This is, of course, where the Delmar Wildcats play their football games. And let me tell you, you're going to see a lot of this field on the TV over the next few weeks because it is time for Delmarva Sports Network's Season 2 of Into the Trenches, The Wildcat Legacy. This is going to be a good one. I'm so excited to find out more about it. Starts this week, okay, and I'm here with Sports Director Kayla Santiago and Coach David Hearn. Guys, how excited are you for this?
Well, I'm really excited. It all goes to the community and Coach Hearn of Delmar. They really just kind of let us into their home throughout this season, and that's not easy when, you know, you have a coaching staff and high school kids and saying, hey, we're going to put a mic in front of you every single day, and they absolutely loved it. It was fantastic working with them, and I'm just excited for them to see it. I'm excited for the community and really everybody on Delmarva to really understand what Delmar football is all about from behind the scenes.
Absolutely. Coach, when they approached you and said, hey, we want to film a docuseries, what were your thoughts?
Apprehension at first. You're not sure. A camera on a practice field, a camera in the locker room, camera around the school, after the game, before the game. You know, it's kind of, you don't know what to expect, how the kids going to react. Coaches, they had questions, but these guys did a fantastic job. They were really, you wouldn't really know they're there at all. And ask good questions, talk to the kids, talk to our coaches. They were fun to be around the whole summer.
That's the best. And Kayla, how do you guys make the decision on who you will feature?
Yeah, it's really hard because you really can never predict a season in the beginning of the year, and especially with, you know, a lot of transfers this year in Delaware and Maryland. We were trying to figure out, okay, we definitely wanted to go to Delaware because last year we did a Maryland school, so it was Delaware's time to shine. And, you know, you try to figure it out based on not just the team, not just the players, but the community. You know, if they're wanting to have a docuseries surrounded by them, what personalities they have on the team to really make it shine, what stories they have on the team. And I think for us, Delmar was just the perfect fit because of the community aspect. We really saw that as everybody rallies. We talk to alumni and they're always talking about Delmar, every single sport. They're all here on the homecoming game. They absolutely love it. And for us, you know, that's deeper than just a football story. That's a community story. It's showing these kids what they have just outside of football, and that was super important to us. So Delmar was the perfect fit from that standpoint. Absolutely.
And this story really went even deeper because you guys didn't expect the tragedy with Carter Figs to happen. You decided to film before that even happened. How did that kind of impact where the docuseries went?
Yeah, it was definitely tough, and I think the biggest thing for us is we didn't want to push to keep on doing it. We wanted to be respect. We wanted to honor his name as well and his family. And for us, you know, we went to the coaches and said, do you guys still want to do this? Do you still want to have it? Because if not, we will completely scratch it. And the coaches, they really left it up to the players as well. And that was something important for us, that everybody was on board and everybody was still willing to do it. And they wanted to do it in honor of him, which was one of the most beautiful things that I've been able to be a part of.
What was that like for you, Coach?
Well, when we talked as a coaching staff, we met immediately after that. And of course, things are happening by minute. And we were worried about the family, number one, and the community, and of course the kids in school. The entire situation was so difficult, and it, like you're saying, it unfolded minute by minute. And we talked to we talked to our captains, our seniors, and they were very supportive of continuing. They thought Carter would want it that way, and the family definitely wanted it that way. And they were very supportive of us, and DSN handled it really, really well with us the entire week that it happened, and then the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, you know these guys, absolute pros.
Yep.
And just, Kayla, talk just also a little bit about, I mean, how much work goes into the whole thing. I mean, you guys are just, you're here all the time. The editing of this, like, there's so much to it, really.
Yeah, I have to shout out Ben Membrino. He's our lead editor. I mean, he does a fantastic job on all of this. He was at every single practice, you know, miking up these players, being able to edit it. He works extremely hard. Really, our whole entire team behind him as well. It starts, you know, the planning process of figuring out, okay, process by elimination, which team do we want to decide, and that starts before they even start their practices in the summer. And then we're out here from August until the season ends. So on top of doing the live games, the live shows, the specialty shows, you're also going out to get practices, you're getting interviews and trying to really edit things in real time. It takes a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun and we love it. And I think the best part for me, just being able to connect with those players, with those coaches, being able to create those memories, because for them, I think it's pretty cool to look back on and say, hey, this is a documentary filmed on me in high school, and everybody gets to say that.
Yeah, Coach, the kids must be excited.
I think every player who's ever been here would love to have such a thing. I mean, I would, I think, win or lose. I mean, that really isn't the basis for what they did, and we talked about that before we ever got started, just in the planning stages. And just to be able to look back at it 40 years from now, 50 years, well, what it would be for me, over 50 years, I would love to have such a thing. I know the players, coaches, parents, everybody would love to have such a thing.
And this airs Thursday, the 25th. What time?
7:30.
7:30. All right. Well, you guys must be really excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait too. I'm excited for everybody to see it.
All right. Kayla, Coach, thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk about this today. And thank you, Coach, for being part of it. And Kayla, for you guys all for doing this. This is awesome.
Thank you very much.
All right, so make sure you do not miss it. Into the Trenches, the Wildcat Legacy on Delmarva Sports Network on Thursday at 7:30. We'll be right back.